Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my stitching update. I'm going to start calling it stitching update instead of weekly update because after the next couple of days, it's probably going to be more like every 11th day or something like that I'm going to do an update for my stitching. If you guys watched my Stitch With Me video, or listened to it I should say, you'll know that the past couple of days I've been having just a hard time. Just overwhelmed with trying to do all these videos and work and manage my household, and I need to take a little bit of a break. So I have a lot of videos pre-recorded. This is going to sound insane, I want to say 20 or 25 pre-recorded that I've recorded over the last 2 months that just haven't gone up on my channel yet. What I'm going to try to do, and any other ones I record going forward after the next couple of days, because I already have like 4 or 5 scheduled, it's going to be like every other day or every third day. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to be having one every single day. I'm going to spread them out. So all of that being said, that's why I want to start calling it my stitching update versus my weekly update, because it's not going to be every 7 days. So I have gifts. I have a tiny bit of purchases. I have 2 finishes. Yes, you heard me correctly, 2. And what I have been working on this week. Plus what I've been watching and reading. So I'll do that at the end. Okay, my finish is the first one was I finished Deck the Halls. The drawn thread, Deck the Halls. Didn't that turn out so good? Yeah. Oh my God. So good. Stitched on 28 count Lugana by Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie and Caramel Macchiato. I used my own colors for this. You know what? I should grab... Let me pause. I'm going to grab my whip tracker because I have all of the deets written down in there. I'll be right back. Okay, yay for whip tracker. Yay. And I put my new cover that Karen made me. Oh my God, love this cover. Are you kidding me right now? But let's take a peek and see if I wrote down the floss colors, because I may not have. I just realized that. Okay, I did, because I was smart. Okay. So the chart had 2 options. It had the option of doing the branches in backstitch or the branches in 1/1 cross stitch. I was not doing the 1/1. I did backstitch, and I think it turned out really, really great. So what did I use? It had called for Dinky Dyes silk. No. I bought this actually at the Stitching Post when I was there, and I just went right over to their threads, to Classic Colorworks. And so I use Classic Colorworks Mistletoe and Lemongrass for the green, for the leaves. The brown is Classic Colorworks Fresh Brew. And the red, which is my absolute favorite red, I think, is Weeks Dye Works Candy Apple. And instead of doing Jessica stitches for the berries, I did beads. And the beads that I used was Mill Hill 3043. And for the backstitch of the letters, which I know it's a little bit hard to tell in this picture, they wanted you to use the red floss. I used Petite Treasure Braid. I used PB07. So I'm actually going to frame this myself. I ordered a frame, and it will be here in the next couple of days. And I'm going to do a framing tutorial when I get it and when I frame it. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. So that was my one finish. And then the other finish, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw this, was the January block of the Year in Chalk series from Hands On Design. I am stitching all 12 of these and then going to send them all to Jill Rensel to have her frame them all in one big frame. So yeah, this is Fiberlicious 28 count Lugana in chalkboard. Love this fabric. Oh my God. Now, I'm not using the over-dyed threads that are called for. I just used white for the white. And then for the blue, I used DMC 3846. I think that turned out fantastic. So, had those two done. Whip tracker, I'm telling you, saves my brain from having to remember all that stuff. Okay. What have I been working on this week stitching-wise? Actually, not a whole lot. I mean, I got those two done. And so then, of course, I went and started the Hands-On Design February block, because why not? Why wait for February? So I am stitching this on the same chalkboard fabric, 28 count Lugana by Fiberlicious. I am using, again, the whip tracker. Using, again, DMC white, but for the pink color, I am using DMC 3806. And here's my progress. Let me put this behind it. Here's my progress. I've actually gotten quite a bit done because I've only been working on this for 2 days. 3 days? What's today? Today's Wednesday. Yeah, I've been working on this since Monday. Sunday night, maybe. So yeah, I only have, there's a border around here, and then there's like something at the top. So yeah, I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going. If I finish this one in the next couple days, I'm going to head on to March. Now, what I might do with this series, because I looked through all of them, and some of them use like 2 or 3 use a green color, I may be changing some of that. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so that was what all of my stitching this week. I have barely started on the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Hello Winter. Not even worth showing you. I literally have 6 stitches done, so I am not going to show you that. But I did change the fabric. If you guys watched my video that I did picking out the colors, you know, I can show you the fabric. It's right here on my scroll stand. I decided to go with Hand-Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie, 28 count Lugana in Sailor's Delight. And it's actually a really pretty wintry looking fabric. Needle minder is a free one, I want to say from Down Sunshine Lane, but it might have been from Brenda's Minders and More. But yeah, the one reason why I decided not to go with the opalescent fabric is because it wouldn't have stretched around the canvas. The piece was not big enough. I wanted to go completely around the canvas so I can staple it or tape it to the back, and it would have just barely covered the sides. So this is really, really pretty in real life. It's a little bit hard to get it totally accurately across. But yeah, I mean, I've just started. I'm right there. And yeah, I'm starting that from the top, not from the middle, because the pattern is a perfect square. So, but yeah, so going to be working on that and the hands-on design blocks. Okay, so purchases. Not very many. I did receive my, I almost said fabric of the month. Needle minder of the month from Down Sunshine Lane. You guys know I rejoined that club, and this is the second one. And oh my God, look at that. I like the clay ones, so clay snowman, and then she sent me that one for free. So Amy, thank you so much. He is just way too cute. And I've decided to go ahead and buy quilting fabric for whenever I start the hands-on design Let It Snow bungalow, you know, the one that I did the frame for, my New Year, New Start, which I didn't even technically start on New Year's. I just wanted to do that video for that day. But for the background fabric, you know, that my stitching is going to be attached to, I got this fabric. It's like a teal. You know what? Let me take it out of here. I don't know why I even kept it in this package. I actually ordered this from fabric.com. And you had to order like a crap load of it. So I might be making myself a blanket out of it because I had to order, I think, 2 yards of it or something. Or just using it for finishing. But yeah, so, and I like the fact that it had snowflakes, obviously, for snow. But all of these colors are used in the piece. White, teal, red. And even though my fabric is purple, this is still going to look really great up against it. So I got that. that was it for, oh no, one more thing for purchases. You know, I bought the Ray Dunn mug. Well, I saw someone on Instagram had a Ray Dunn mason jar. And so I went and got one. Now it comes in this hanger. I don't think I'm going to keep the hanger. So let me pull it out so I can show you. Now, I got this one and my idea is this. For all of 2018, every time something memorable happens, so that can be good or bad, mind you, I'm going to write it on a slip of paper and put it in this jar. At the end of this year, I'm going to do a video where I go through and read all of these moments and recollect the stories and what happened. I wish I would have done that for 2017 because when I look back, a lot of awesome things happened and a lot of bad. We know this. But won't that be an awesome idea, a good video to do at the end of the year to see what has gone on? So, I don't have anything in there yet. I mean, we're 10 days into the year, so. Okay. Gifts. My mom bought me a couple gifts to commemorate my last chemo, which I thought was really awesome of her, and she knows I love foxes. So she got me a fox coloring book, which, oh my God, I used to be insane about coloring. A couple years ago, Jill and I actually went to a stitching retreat, and I brought no stitching, I brought coloring, and I colored the whole weekend. You ask her, she will tell you. Yeah, people thought I was a little bit cuckoo, but yeah, no, I was insane for it. Had good set of pencils, all kinds of coloring books. I mean, yeah, I was on that bandwagon and just lost interest in it and wound up giving away a lot of my coloring supplies. I still have a good set of colored pencils that I've kept. So this would be a nice break if I need a mental break from stitching or, you know, whatever. But she also got me a fox calendar. Look at that. Look at them all. Ah! Especially this one. Look at that one. Little baby. Yeah. But the best thing that she got me was this giant fox blanket. Look at that. And it is like the softest blanket ever. I'm going to, as soon as this video is done, I'm going to take it out of this package and start using it. Can never have enough blankets. I mean, look at it. Yeah. And then, just the other day, she messaged me and said, hey, I have 3 pairs of embroidery scissors for you. Cool! So I went over there this morning and picked them up. Now what's funny is these say these are manicure scissors. No, they're going to be used for thread. So let me pull them out. They're actually really pretty. Yeah, I don't have those. So got those, and then she also got me these, which, man, I love those. Let me take them out of the package. It'll be easier to show you. I love the ones with the decorative handles. I mean, look at that. Yeah, gorgeous. Then the last pair is, I think, a little bit too big for, like, you know, cutting thread. But it could be used to cut felt or fabric even. I really like those handles though. So I was very appreciative of all of that. Oh, she got me one more thing. I totally forgot. It's sitting here. You know my love of mugs. Please look at this mug. Okay. So it says animals on it. Animals, the world of animals, man and nature. But look, this is a spoon. I'm guessing this is probably more for tea than coffee, but, and it has a lid. Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, so this little fox on top is like silicone, like rubbery. Love that. Okay. So what have I been watching and reading this week? I have been watching old reruns of Alfred Hitchcock Presents, you know, from the 50s, the black and white show. Amazon has the first 2 seasons on there, and I own them, and I just haven't watched them in a really, really long time, so I never get tired of watching them. So I've been watching those as I stitch, in addition to Flosstube. But what I've been doing with the Stitch With Me videos, you know, I know there are a lot of people that do not like them. I love them. But my favorite way to watch them is in my car. Now you may be thinking, Danielle, You shouldn't be watching Flosstube when you're trying to drive. If you've ever watched a Stitch With Me video, you know you don't have to watch it. My phone is hooked up to my car through Bluetooth. So when I have a long car ride, I will put on someone's Stitch With Me video through the speakers and listen to it in lieu of listening to the radio. Just yesterday, I listened to McKenna's and Trisha from 3 Out Threads. It was great. I would much rather have them keep me company in the car than the radio. So just a tip, if you are against Stitch With Me videos, but maybe you want to try them, try listening to them instead of watching. And then the last thing is, what have I been reading? Thanks to Letitia, the crafty curator, she recommended a book called The Good Daughter by Karen Slaughter. And I'm going to show you the cover. I have been reading it for the past... I'm going to try to show you the cover. Here's the cover. It is basically, it's a school shooting in a small town. But it's so much more than that. I'm only on chapter 5, so I'm only barely into it. It's so good. And Letitia's been listening to it on audiobook, so she's probably done by now. But highly recommend that book. Yeah. And the last thing, I have picked a winner for the Kit Kat mug. I'm going to insert that video here. Okay guys, moment of truth here. I'm at the YouTube random comment picker. I am going to go to my video and get the URL. Paste that. There are 117 unique commenters. If you remember, the question I asked everyone was, what is your favorite candy? So let me hit start and we'll see who it picks. Brenda D. She says, thanks for another video. I have enjoyed watching all of them so far. Looking forward to watching what you have in the queue for this month. My favorite chocolate is Reese's Peanut Butter Eggs. I buy a box of 36 at Easter and put them in the Coke machine that sits in my living room. So I have cold, fresh peanut butter eggs all year round. That Kit Kat mug is so freaking cool. Brenda, congratulations. Please email me. I will put my email address in the description box below. Email me your full mailing address. I will also comment on your comment a little while down the road after this video posts. So congratulations, and thank you to everyone who commented with your favorite candy. Yeah, love me some candy. So now back to my regular video. Congratulations to that winner. Please message me either through YouTube private message or through email your full mailing address, and I will get that mug right out to you. That's it for me today, guys. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you for watching and subscribing as always, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.